Okay. I know you've read or heard about that game, movie, or comic, blah, blah, but you haven't heard it from us. So chill, relax, let us talk all about it before you log off.
There we go. And let's start. What's up, everybody? Sir Aaron Carter here with another BYLO Daily. And of course, I'm here with internationally known Steven Gutierrez.
What's up, everybody?
A little slow on your cue there, sir. A little slow on your cue there.
Yeah, I like dramatic effect.
Terrible.
Slightly.
Terrible. And big news for some people today. I wouldn't say big news because I played a couple of their games and never really finished a lot of them. But Telltale Games is being revived, everybody. Somebody has looked at that franchise or that whole company and said, you know what? I can do something with some of those games. So as you know, last year it was shut down and they screwed a lot of their employees over.
Big time.
And then they even did that, like we saw it on, I can't remember what the show is on Netflix, where they were talking about the actual firing everybody.
Patriot Act?
Yeah, the Patriot Act. Ooh, good Lord. Can't even say it. Patriot Act. Yes. So on that one, they were talking about how they came in and they were like joking around with them. And then they were like, you're all fired. And then it's like, you got 30 minutes to get your stuff and get out of here. So kind of screwed up situation. But apparently Telltale has been purchased by LCG Entertainment. You might know them from, I don't know. Because
good question.
I don't think they have done anything major, like in the video game space that you might know anything of. It's not like they're a, Sony or I don't know what they are. But anyway, they stepped up to the plate. They bought them. It's going to be led by two guys, Jamie Otley and Brian Waddle. They have a background in cell phone games, at least. Jamie does, I believe. And I don't know, some game called Galaxy Pest Control. Galaxy Pest Control. Weird title. Never heard of it either. Yeah. Which is the best known licensed game based on Duck Dynasty and Power Rangers. Okay. All right.
All right.
But what does this mean for the video games? Of course, Wolf Among Us apparently will be returning because they got the rights to that. Apparently Batman will be another one that they will be able to finish up. I'm not sure where that one left off on. Did they cut off in the middle of that one? Do you remember?
I think somebody was getting left at the altar. I'm not really sure.
Terrible.
What exactly was happening? No, I have never played it, so I couldn't tell you.
But there are some that are still up in the air. Like their Borderlands, Game of Thrones, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Minecraft. So if you were looking forward to those ones, they haven't really announced anything just yet on there. But one of their major ones that they're going to leave behind because they don't own it is The Walking Dead. And that was the one that like started it all for them, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think they had like some other smaller games. Like I think there was the Back to the Future was out, and
oh yeah. Well, was that was it a story based one like Walking Dead?
Yeah, it was one of the episodic style games, and okay. I remember like it being out and it being like a decent game, but I've never really tried it. But it wasn't until Walking Dead where I think this style of gameplay actually kind of blew up. Because other than that, what was it? Because it's a lot of click based adventure. What is that?
Like point and click adventures you're talking about?
Point and click adventure. Thank you.
Yeah.
The Secret Monkey Island or whatever BS.
Yeah.
Like that style. And then with Walking Dead, it was actually a really great storyline. And I think that just kind of blew up. And
you think it was a great storyline, or was it just the hype from Walking Dead already being gigantic?
A bit of both. It's a bit of both, I think.
Well, I don't know either, because I was looking at their catalog and they had CSI as one of their games that they had on there, and also, CSI was pretty big. Good, the game CSIs?
No, I don't. I've never played.
Terrible.
Wasn't it on the Wii?
It says it was on the Wii, the Xbox 360, the Windows.
That's right, they did have those on.
It says it was on pretty much everything except for the PlayStation.
Point click adventure. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Find the murder weapon.
Terrible.
Under the blouse.
And I never liked those games because it's like I'll just move the mouse around until it kind of changes the cursor. It's like, oh, I can click on that. Okay, let me click on that then. It's not really.
That's where I gotta go.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's never really a thing. But The Walking Dead, it belongs to Skybound, so and they have their own actual ideas for the game, so you're not gonna get that. The strange thing, or not the strange thing, but one of the interesting things about how Telltale is going to go forward is they're going to hire on old developers that were working on previous games, but in a contract form, not in like a full-time position anymore. They decided on that for whatever reason, I guess
a freelance.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that. The freelance, like it's a weird thing because it's just like, okay, we'll fire you from your job. Not them, it wasn't them that initially fired. It was another group of people, but you got fired from your full-time job just to be hired back as like a freelance that has a possible future in being full-time. It's not even guaranteed. So I'm like,
you're kind of on a what if basis type thing.
Yeah. And it's just like, we worked hard on these games and now we have to go and it feels like you have to interview all over again just on, like I don't know what to say. Like you have to interview all over again. And that makes no sense to me.
And I don't know. It's kind of a jacked up situation with, doing stuff like that because you can just easily be let go at a moment's notice with contracts. It's very shady dealings, and I think like on that Patriot Act show they were talking about unionizing the game industry for these developers, and I think that's not a far off idea. I think they need to start looking into that and getting together because that's BS. But I can see why some, like if I was a developer and I worked, years on the Batman game, and I wanted to see it through, I can see myself wanting to just finish that and not let it go into the hands of somebody else that doesn't know where the story was going.
And that's the other thing too, because talking about the background of the two people that are leading this, they don't have backgrounds from making these games previously, these type of games. So it's like they're going to freelance hire these people that do have the background in making these type of games, and you're going to tell me how to do the right job. You know what I'm saying? That's like it's a weird thing. It's like, okay, I'm going to go into a pizzeria place, and I'm the new boss because your pizzeria place burned down or whatever. But all I have is a background in making hamburgers, and then I'm going to hire back the old pizza making people and tell them how to make the pizza. You see what I mean? Like, how does that make too much sense at all? Like, you're hiring them because they can do the job because you saw them do the job previously. So now you should guarantee them a spot. Like, I don't know. You think you would want to make it better, like a better business thing. But
those are the type of people you should bring in as your concrete, like, employees. Like, these guys are going to be running this department of the quote unquote new Telltale division, and then the ones that are veterans to the series, those are the ones you want. But what I think they're probably doing, and I hope it's not true, I hope I'm completely wrong, but it almost feels like they're bringing them in kind of learning like how to do these type of games. They'll probably cut them out and then their new people will take over.
Yeah, and that's BS.
Situation like that, that's how I feel. Like
if that was it, like you come in, you'll teach us how to do this type of stuff, or we'll learn how to do the stuff from you, and then thanks for helping, but you were just freelancing. Now we got Craig over here to take over.
We got your secrets. Now you can get the hell out of here. You're fired.
I really hope that's not the situation.
Me too. I hope it's not. I hope that this company, was it LCG?
Yeah.
I hope they actually are true to their word and try to get these veteran developers for these series like actual full-time work.
Yeah.
Instead of just, beating around the bush and giving them the runaround.
Because they 100% deserve it. Like
they've proven themselves game after game, and I think to to just screw them over like that again. Well, not LCG, but to have like another company do it again.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't even want to be a developer after that. I just be like, fuck it.
No, you just go into indie games. Yeah, you do indie games. Yeah, you just switch right over to indie games. Like what you're doing, and the people. I mean, you've probably networked. Hopefully, you've networked enough with other people to be like, hey, we can make our own game. So let's just go and do that and reap all the rewards. So, well, we'll see. I mean, I'm not the biggest Telltale game fan. I know they do some good stuff, but I just haven't been involved in a long time with it. I know I wanted to play the Batman one because I played it a little at E3 years ago when it was first being announced, and I liked the presentation and everything like that, but I just haven't got around to it. So we'll see.
I think I finished The Walking Dead, the first one, and then I started Borderlands, and I think I started Wolf Among Us, but I haven't finished any of those.
Yeah, it was a bunch of start. Yeah, I think that's the same thing because I know I started The Walking Dead. I know I started the Borderlands, and I played the demo for Wolf Among Us. So yeah, whatever. But so yeah, that was the news for today. Of course, if you have any comments or you want to keep the discussion going, of course, hit us up on all the social medias. That is before you log off on every single platform except for Friendster, because I don't even know if they're still around, or MySpace, because they're mainly about bands. So yeah. Anything else, Stephen?
No, just stay tuned. Maybe we'll have some more content coming at you on Friday about this. Who knows? Maybe if more information comes out, we'll see.
We'll see where it goes. All right, for the internationally known Stephen Gutierrez, I am Sir Aaron Carter saying that has been your BYLO Daily.